All right, so looking at your homework for tonight, your histogram homework, basically what I did was here on problem number 1, I went ahead and laid everything out for you. Okay, so you'll notice I went through and labeled those. Okay, that's an 11, 5, 6, and 2 for each one of our uh, divisions. And went ahead and showed you all that on the graph. Okay, so our graph only goes up to 10. So I did have to go a little bit higher to make that an 11. Okay, and then we go with our 5, our 6, and our 2 on our graph. Okay, and it's already labeled right here because it says 16 to 20, 20 to 24, 24 to 28, and 28 to 32. All right, so you need to do the same exact thing for the second one. Okay, and remember we talked about today how they are already separated for you. Okay, so you have the 40 to 50 ranges and so forth, all the way down to 91 to 100. And then when you get done with that, you will write it on your bar graph to the right. Okay, so picking up with the bottom half, number 3, it says line R is parallel to 4x minus 5y. Well, the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to find my slope. And remember, we do that by negative a over b, or negative 4 over negative 5, which reduces to 4/5. Now, because it says parallel, we're going to leave our slope the same. And then we're going to use, then we're going to use the equation for a slope-intercept form. So y equals 4/5 x, and it tells us our y-intercept is 8, so plus 8. The problem is asking for the x-intercept. So remember, when you see x-intercept, you know that your y value is 0. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to plug in 0 for my y value. And then I'm going to solve for x. So my next step here was going to be to multiply by that 5. So that's going to give me negative 4x equals 40. And then whenever I divide by negative 4, my x-intercept is going to be negative 10 or negative 10, 0. Okay, I'm going to do one more because there weren't but maybe 6 problems on your homework in the first place. Okay, I'm going to do one more only because it's perpendicular. If you notice, our slope is already here, so our slope right now is 2 over 1. Therefore, our perpendicular slope, you have to flip it and change its sign. So now I'm going to use that for y equals negative 1/2 x minus 10. Remember, you want your y value to be 0. And we're going to solve. Multiply by your 2 on both sides there. So x is going to equal negative 20. Okay, so I've done a parallel, I've done a perpendicular, and I did one of your 2 histogram problems.